Hey guys, welcome back to How to Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel guys. In today's video we are going to show you guys how to replace tire pressure sensor guys on a tire, and we'll be demonstrating here guys on a Dodge tire, but actually will work on any car guys. Now probably 95% of the Tpms sensor guys or tire pressure sensors will be that way guys. Only the first ones when they first came out, okay, I know about a few of them, Ford especially, were a little bit different, and we're going to explain about that as well. Now quick introduction guys, we'll have more than 200 videos guys on every car we get to the shop. Why we do all that guys? Because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can, so please subscribe to the channel and like the video guys. If you need to buy any tools or parts, we'll have the link guys in the description of the video below, and you can see where we purchase everything for our videos guys and our cars. So let's start on it now. So we're going guys to let the air out of the tire now. So we're going to remove the core from the valve stem now. Pretty simple, just get the valve stem remover tool and get it out. It's going to now release all the pressure. This is guys the tire machine that we're using. This is the balancer. We'll have the link in the description of the video below guys. They're very affordable compared to other fancy balancers and tire machines, but they work amazing guys. We've been using them for almost a year and had absolutely no problems, and we even run it with a little bitty 6-gallon pancake compressor by DeWalt, but this one goes all the way to 165 psi, so that's amazing for that job guys. So definitely the setup is good enough guys if you are doing some let's say you do it at home and not so professional, because for us we probably don't change more than 2 tires per week or every 2 weeks usually. So what I'm going to do now guys, okay, we're going to break the bead loose. Now most of the tires now, let me explain quick guys, most of the times the sensor will be installed on the valve stem. This one will be probably 98% of the time. Some older vehicles used to have it where it's on the rim, and it could be where the valve stem is, or sometimes it used to be 180 degrees from the valve stem and it used to have a metal band on the middle of the rim. Now this one guys, as I said, most of the newer ones it's on a valve stem. You never want to break the tire loose on this side, because you will, okay, break your sensor as well. So right here where your tire pressure monitor sensor will be most of the times guys. So when you break the tire loose, okay, don't apply pressure from this point to this point guys, just avoid that area, and I'm going to explain a little bit why. Now we'll go ahead, break the bead loose, okay, and we'll explain how to do it on the back side, because there it gets tricky. Now right here guys, it's a little bit loud, I'm sorry about that, but the compressor kicked in. I'm going to go about right here. So what we need to do next guys, this is where the valve stem is, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'll guys switch it to this side, and I'm going to mark, okay, where that valve stem is, so I don't forget. Okay, perfect. Now same thing. So we're going to put it on the tire machine, okay, and we'll continue. So now we're going to expand the tire machine so we can catch the tire. Now guys, remember that's where, okay, that sensor is for the tire pressure right here guys. So what we're going to do, I'm going to spin the tire machine to about right here. We need to adjust it now, okay, to where it fit on the wheel. Perfect. Now I'm going to bring, okay, valve stem is right here. That means that the TPMS sensor is there. I'll push the tire down and I can see it. Okay, it's right there, guys. Check it out. This device right there, that's the TPMS sensor. So right before the TPMS sensor, okay, I'm going to install the pry bar, but don't get on the sensor. Okay, push the tire down on the back side. Okay, and pull it up. That way now, that will be the first thing to come out, the TPMS sensor. Otherwise you will break it, guys. Check it out. Now I'm going to bring the valve stem again to the same position. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grab the wheel, the tire, okay. Now let me show you guys. Right here, that's where that TPMS sensor is located. You can see that, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead, spin the tire, we'll take it off. By the way, we're going to put a new tire as well. So now, let me show you guys, okay, what do we need to do. I need to bring the thing back and I'll explain what we'll be using, okay, to replace that thing. Let me unclamp, okay, the tuner. So this is the TPMS sensor, guys, and on most of them now, okay, things are a little bit different. On most of them, on most cars, you have a screw here that you remove the screw, okay, and you pull the sensor out right here. But this one is way different design, guys. Okay, so now, guys, what is causing here now? Most of the times, as I said, we have a screw. In this case, there is a metal plate that says press, because this is Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler and Fiat sensor. Press there with a screwdriver where it says press and pull it out. And this is, guys, the TPMS sensor. Valve stem stays, but I would recommend to replace valve stem if you're putting a new sensor as well. Now, why those things go bad, guys? Simply they go bad because sometimes they just have a battery and that battery gets old, and as a result, guys, it will not send signal and you're going to get a TPMS light. So that's how you guys, okay, remove it. Now we will get the new one and we'll show you guys how to install it now. We're going to go ahead, get the sensor now, okay, push it in, guys. Okay, in our case, we're here, click. So next, guys, we need to put the tire, but now it's very important how you put the tire so you don't break your sensor, guys. Otherwise, it's super easy to break your sensor, and I will explain why. Now, guys, we want to bring that sensor, remember how it used to be here? Now we're going to bring it to about right here. So facing the machine, guys, okay, if that's 12 o'clock, you're going to bring it to about, maybe to about 8 o'clock, guys, right there. So we're going to turn a little bit that way. Okay, perfect, just like that. And as I said, we're putting a new tire because we got a whole new set, guys, and we wanted to show in the meantime how to replace TPMS sensors. If you guys need to buy new tires or get a good deal on tires and sensors, check out the link in the description of the video below, and you can check out, guys, where we get all that stuff from. So very good price, by the way. Now we're going to lubricate it and we'll explain, guys, okay, what we are doing now. Let me show you now. Right here we have a yellow and a red dot, and if you just have a yellow dot, you guys most of the times align the yellow dot with the valve stem. But if you have a red dot, the red dot supersedes the yellow dot, so it means the yellow dot should go on the valve stem for easy balancing. Okay, we have a whole video that explains all that, what the dots means and more complicated stuff, guys, so check it out. Now what you're trying to do, okay, go to about 8 to 9 o'clock, okay, and you want the valve stem to be the last thing to go in. Okay, right there. Now we're going to bring that, okay, that thing again to the other side. About 9 o'clock, right there. And I'm going to bring, okay, the red dot with the valve stem aligning and just install the tire. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll just go ahead and reposition it. Release it now and get ready, guys, okay, for some loud pops. Okay, why? Because now, okay, things will get a little bit loud here. We need to see the tire. Never stay on top of the tire, always come to the side, because that thing can explode, guys, and it can kill you. Okay, so all we have to do now, guys, put the valve stem. Sometimes you hear 2 pop, sometimes 1. Ours went in pretty easy on the other side, but on this side you can see it popped really loud. So after that, just install your cap, guys, and you're ready to go. Now if you need to rewarm the sensor or see how to do that, guys, we have a video on the channel that explains how to rewarm them, how to program them. Check them out, guys. We have videos for quite a few makes and models, so hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, guys, and see you next time.